Hello everybody, it's Get Koopas here, and we're back for some more War in Time as Carmen Sandiego, or Carmen Sandiego's Great Chase Through Time. We just completed the Beethoven Symphony, which I think was the 17th case, and we're moving on to the next one, which is my personal favorite. Alright, let's begin.
Speaking of electricity, you're headed for the age of invention. Menlo Park, New Jersey in the 1870s. There should be a buzz about the electric light bulb by now, but I hear someone's blown a fuse. Better see if you can illuminate the problem. And you better take Ivan Idea as your good guide. He's great at inventing ways to take on trouble. Good luck, Inspector. And don't forget to turn out the lights when you leave.
I haven't seen Ivan in a while.
Whoa! Epic time traveling! We've touched down in Menlo Park, New Jersey. The year is 1879, and that invention expert by my side is none other than Thomas Alva Edison.
Hey, this is no time for chatting. I must recreate the world's first light bulb before the night is over.
Go figure. I thought Edison had a working bulb. What's holding him up?
Alright, let's go ahead and start examining this, but first off, we got a part of the note.
Hey! You nabbed a note!
Liberate a famous spear, electric glow I find quite dear.
This arc lamp has been with us since 1847, but it's too expensive for ordinary folk. I intend to make a simpler electric light bulb that everyone can afford.
The phonograph was Edison's first claim to fame and his all-time favorite invention.
Please try out my phonograph, which records and plays back human voices. Skeptics think it's just a magic trick, but it's for real.
Alright, we can actually take this, and we're gonna need this, so... And now let's...
Here's my rogues gallery of bulbs with filaments that didn't work. I tried over 10,000 of those filaments before finding the right one.
It must be a drag to have failed 10,000 times.
I wouldn't say I've failed. I've simply found 10,000 ways that didn't work.
That's one way of going about it.
This duplex allows you to send and receive a telegram simultaneously over the same wire. I smell some profit in the air.
Hang on! I know Edison didn't invent this telephone. That was Alexander Graham Bell.
It's true that Bell fellow invented the telephone, but I improved the design so that one need not yell to be heard.
Actually, if you actually dig into the history of the telephone, Bell wasn't the original inventor of the telephone. It was actually... I don't know the original guy, but I know if you really want to go back, it was actually a Canadian that made the original invention, but he just never got the patent on it.
With technology becoming so advanced, I created this research lab to bring together scientists of various specialties. By working together, we can make the boldest new inventions. Stop. There are no tours to the rest of the lab until I've rebuilt my light bulb.
Alright, I think we've done it. Oh, one more.
Witness my new alkaline battery. It uses liquid chemicals that store much more electricity than an old-fashioned battery.
Edison's alkaline battery is still going strong in the 20th century. It powers flashlights, radios, even the time cuffs.
You can go ahead and use the phonograph to record Edison, but that's a waste of time, so I'm not... All he does is do, Mary had a little lamp to it, so I'm not gonna bother.
Good day, and forgive the disarray. My light bulb project is looking dim.
Wonder why.
Thomas Edison is my name. I'm an inventor of clever new technologies. Perhaps you've heard of the electric light, the phonograph, the duplex telegraph, or the motion picture camera? I had a hand in all of these. Everything. I have over 1,000 patents, many developed here at my Menlo Park Research Lab. I'm trying to recreate the filament recently stolen from my first electric light bulb. I have a meeting with some important investors in the morning, and the bulb must be burning by then. It's slow, hard labor, full of reversals, but I don't mind. I like to say genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Well, I had just perfected my light bulb using a new carbonized cotton filament, and it worked. But a scamp, disguised as a scientist, made off with the bulb. Now I must build another bulb before dawn. I could remake the bulb easily, except I need more cotton thread for the filament. The factory across the street has thread, but they're closed at this late hour. More cotton thread would be capital, if you can get any from the closed factory. Someone really needs to invent a more convenient store, open 24 hours a day.
Wow! Edison really does think ahead of his time.
Anyhow, so we want to go outside. Oh, second piece of the note.
It's a Carmen note! Righteous!
And the second part is, don't let Acme on your tail or your next job will be in jail.
Joe, the boss of Joe's Cotton Cornucopia, works behind that window. That horse-drawn carriage may be romantic, but it will soon be outdated by Henry Ford's new Model T, the first mass-produced car. Those are gas street lamps. It will be a few more years before American cities start lighting up with electric street lamps. This must be the cotton thread factory Edison mentioned.
Alright, now, I'll show you what happens if we try and get caught at this time of the night.
Who's knocking? I can't see a thing out there. What are you, a detective or something? I'm just a late-night guard working the graveyard shift. Well, what do you expect? How would you like staying up all night gardening a lousy pile of cotton?
He has a good point.
Oh, sure. I bet you just love staying up all night guarding cotton. But it's a living. Long enough. I'm telling you, life is a lot of hard work in this industrial age. Maybe I'll join one of these newfangled unions.
I say go for it.
Hey, I don't know. I'm just the guard. I'll have to call the big boss and ask him. But he won't like it. Hold on.
Hello, this is Joe. What? They want to borrow thread? It's the middle of the night. Listen close, guard. Do not give those rascals a spool of thread. Tell them to come back in the morning when we're open.
Here's the scoop. The big boss says you louses should come back tomorrow, during normal business hours. Now scram!
Okay, so basically what you need to do for this case took me a long time to figure out because the hitboxes are a little funky. You have to use the phonograph on the window.
Interesting. With the phonograph there, we'll be able to record any conversations that happen inside the boss's room.
And there we go. Now we want to go ahead and ask again.
Who's out there? This puny window blocks my view. Hey, I don't know.
Okay.
Hello, this is...
I'll just skip that because you've already heard it.
Here's the scoop. The big boss...
Alright, there we go. Now we can pick up the phonograph and plug it back in.
That phonograph has a recorded sound on its cylinder. To play the phonograph, move the needle to a groove on the metal cylinder and crank the handle. A part of the recorded sound will play.
Alright, now you can see an example here.
Hello, this is Joe.
Far out. You'd almost think that Joe was standing right beside me.
Now you want to go ahead and find the part where it says, give those rascals a spool of thread.
Give those rascals a spool of thread.
Yeah, I see it's right there. So now we just want to go back. And now we're going to want to use the phonograph on the door.
Who is it? I can't see anything in this dark.
And now you want to play the first part here.
Hello, this is Joe.
Oh, is that you, boss? Good evening. What can I do you for?
And now you want to go to the one that says, give those rascals a spool of thread. You can get a reaction if you pick the wrong one, but I don't want this. Video's pretty short. Why not? I'll show you what happens if you get it wrong.
Tell them to come back in the morning when we're open.
Excuse me there, boss, but I don't catch your meaning. Maybe you need some sleep.
Maybe I do.
Who is...
Alright, now just go back to the beginning.
Hello, this is Joe.
Oh, is that...
And now we want to go over to, it's not this one, it's this one.
Give those rascals a spool of thread.
But didn't you tell me before that... never mind. You're the boss. If you want me handing out tread in the middle of the night, that's what I'll do.
There you go.
Hey! We scored a spool of cotton thread. Edison and his light bulb will be loving us.
You can't really talk to him now, so I'm trying to talk to him again.
You got your spool of tread, right? Now get lost.
Whoa, what a grouch.
Don't blame him.
Ah, yet another faulty filament. Reverses are an incentive to great accomplishment.
It's cool you're so mellow about a setback. Try again.
And what you could do here, if you record someone you don't care about, you can take the cylinders and
look at that. We've replaced the
replace it with that. Alrighty, now let's give the filament to Edison.
How on earth did you do it? That factory will never give me thread during the night. Anyhow, this cotton will make the perfect filament for my new light bulb. If it weren't for your acquisition skills, I'd still be in the dark. Ah, what a long-lasting glow. And now I can finally get some long-lasting sleep. Goodbye.
And look at that, final piece of the note.
Way to go! You scored the third Carmen note!
And the final part is, it's Ed's invention waiting for me. It starts with newfangled Model T.
I'll juice up the time cuffs. Let's nab ourselves a thief.
And before we go, just so you know, we're going to want to take this light bulb. If you're wondering, well, why? All we have to do is arrest the thief. Well, we'll show you. Anyhow, the saying is pretty much to hide in Edison's invention, and it starts newfangled Model T. So basically, we're trying to hide in the object that the thief is hiding in the object that started the Ford Model T. In that case, then that was the alkaline battery that Edison. Sorry about that. There, I just got interrupted there. Anyhow, as I was saying. I know, as I was saying, so basically our thief is hiding in the thing that started the Ford Model T. In that case then, that was Thomas Edison's alkaline battery. So our thief is hiding in the alkaline battery.
Bullseye on the battery! Edison invented it to start up Ford's new Model T.
You Acme airheads will never put the bite on me!
Whoa! Decryption charged right out of that battery! After her!
Whatever you say.
Too bad, Acme agents! You may have found me, but my vile force field generator will keep you from grabbing me. You'll never hack through.
Bummer! The Force isn't with us when it comes to that force field. We need to knock it out of commission somehow.
You gotta have a Star Wars joke. So, yeah, basically our thief is hiding behind here. We're not gonna be able to arrest. That's why I was trying to arrest.
We can't bust decryption with that force field in the way. I worked on something like this at Acme's home office, but it turned out flaky. Just one small electric jolt, and the whole thing would short out.
I always thought it was one small electric joke. I always heard it wrong when I was a kid.
This is an old-fashioned generator which produces electricity when we turn the handle. Looks like one of Edison's test cases. This bulb has a copper wire inside. The generator's electricity is lighting up the bulb.
Huh, interesting. Alright, so basically we have to rewire this. So, let's see what we can do here. Come on. Alright, let's see what happens if we try to use this.
Bummer! The filament fizzled, breaking the electric circuit. We need a better bulb to fry that force field.
Nice bulb you have there. Not.
Alright, so just...
That test bulb burned out fast.
So let's replace it with this.
That old test bulb had to make way for Edison's latest model. Looks good.
I got it. How many Acme agents does it take to screw in a light bulb?
And with that, we just turn the crank and there we go.
Great work! You shorted out the force field machine, and I've slapped the cuffs on decryption. We are one step closer to Carmen. Your hacking days are scrambled for good, D.
Yeah. You may have crashed my code, but you won't get Carmen.
Yay for you! You engineered an elegant solution to that problem. Decryption is in the cooler, and Edison is in the history books thanks to your fast thinking. Because of you, Time Inspector, the world is a brighter place 24 hours a day. Looks like you've caught all of Carmen's creeps. But there's still a major problem dead ahead. Can I put you on a very big new case pronto?
And that was case 18, I think it was. So with that, we've caught all of Carmen's criminals, but there's still another case up ahead. Not the problem. Who could it be? Well, we'll find out next time. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, see you next time when we start the next case, which is actually going to be the last case before the final chase. Yeah, that's a really bad way to end it. Oh well, see you next time.